Hey, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing great. It is a sit down talking video today. So today's topic is what will Nigerian men consider as a wife material. If you are thinking of marrying a typical Igbo man, this is what you should know their wife material is. Now, there's three or two kinds of Igbo men. The Igbo men that are raised in Nigeria, born, raised in the Igbo side of the country, or typical Igbo men. And then there's the Igbo men that were also born, raised in the Igbo side of the country, but they have traveled out. Some of the ones that are living, Europe, America, some, not all, some of them have their mindset have shifted a bit, where majority are still struggling because they want to still be in the olden days. They want to still hold on to that, belief that they have, and it's hard for them to let go of it. And it's a serious struggle. It's a serious struggle for them to let go of the roles a woman should play and the role a man should play. Now, if you're thinking of marrying a Nigerian Igbo man, or if you're dating an Igbo man and maybe he has proposed, or you guys are going down the line of getting married, this is what you should expect that he wants you to be doing in the house when you get married. Now, number one thing of being what they consider as a wifey material is cooking. Now, cooking, they see it as something that should come naturally to women, but they don't know that some women struggle with cooking, some women don't like cooking at all, and some women hate to see the pot, talk less of the kitchen. So, but they believe that cooking should come naturally to you because you are a woman. So if you do not know how to cook, you should go start learning now. If you want to marry an Igbo man, or if you're thinking or you're dating or whatever, and he, or if he have proposed, there is no reason, they see it, there is no reason for him to come home and you do not have a pot of food cook. Now, we're not just talking about any kind of food, noodles, so spaghetti, yeah. We're talking about well-cooked onugbu soup, well-cooked or hasna, nke akwala aka wee si, nke akwomala akwoma wee si, well-cooked egusi soup, well-cooked. Some of them do not like this egusi or ogbono or okra. A typical Igbo man is looking at you to be cooking a typical Igbo soup. Igbo soup akwara aka wee si, nya nke esili ofuma, nya with multiples of anụ and multiples of meat. You need to cook it properly. So if you don't know how to cook those things, you need to start learning, because he want to walk inside the house and smell ogili. Now, onugbu akwara aka wee si, onugbu soup that has been cooked properly with ogili Igbo. That is the cooking that he is expecting. He's not expecting noodles or fried plantain or fried egg. Those can come here and there, just, any now and then. But the real food that he's expecting that he should be getting from his wife is real cooked traditional food. There is no negotiating when it comes to cooking food for your husband. It's not, oh, babe, I cooked today and you cook tomorrow. They don't understand it. they are struggling to get that idea in their head that you should help your wife and you should cook something. They don't get it. It does not add, or it's not no. They can't believe that you, a woman, will be at home and him, the man, the Igbo man, especially in Kekwo Ozo, the Igbo, the one that have the chief title, the Igbo man will stand up and go and cook for you while you are home. And forget about if you are home. Let's say you're going to work and coming, but still, you still have to fulfill that duty of cooking. Now, like when I started the video, I divided them into two. The typical one in Nigeria does not want to know where your kitchen. He does not even know how your kitchen look, or what is inside your kitchen. It's not his business. That kind of thing, it's not his business how your kitchen look. He does not go in and out of that kitchen at all. But the one that are in abroad, some of them, not all, because I know of somebody in this abroad that is always telling me, my husband, even if she's at work, hey, my husband has requested for nubu soup. My husband has requested. Those things take hours to cook. We're not talking about 2 seconds, bah, bah, bah. We're talking about real cooking. Hey, what my husband wants to eat today is or has. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just telling you to prepare your mind to know if those kind of things are a deal breaker for you. Then think think very well. Think properly before you jump in, because there is no negotiating. He does not negotiate his beliefs. Now, some of them in the abroad can help here and there, but they do not see it as their duty. It's not their duty. Okay? You cannot make it to be their duty. They can help you any now and then. They can, come inside the kitchen, help here and there, but you cannot wake up morning and say, it's your duty to cook. You'll be like, from where? Whose duty? I don't understand it. So those are things you should consider if you're thinking of marrying one of our brothers, an Igbo man. And don't ask me how I know all this. I grew up in Igbo land. I have 8 brothers, and I have seen them with their wives. So I know this, and I have seen men in my community growing up. So another thing you should start considering is raising of a child. The caring and raising of children, not their duty. It is not their duty, and you cannot make it their duty. Now, it's not all, some of them, but the typical Igbo one that is based in the Igbo land, not their duty, my sister. It is not their duty. They don't know how you clean your baby buttocks. They don't know how you wipe it. They don't know what is going on there. They don't know how you feed. They don't know how you bath them. They don't know. Whatever that goes on in your children's life of raising and taking care of from baby to children, they do not know. Now, in the one in abroad, some of them, not all, some of them, their mindset has shifted and they believe they can help. They are helping. They are not part of the job. They are helping. Some of them, not all that are in abroad have changed, but some of them have changed. Childbearing is not raising of child is not their duty. You can be cooking your food and your baby needs attention. You can carry that baby on your back because that's what they saw growing up. So they believe all women should absorb stress and absorb all the responsibility. So you can be cooking and your baby is crying and the man is sitting watching TV. You can't expect him to go pick up his baby. No. You can't expect that. You that is in the kitchen will have to walk to where your baby is crying and pick up your baby and put your baby on your back and go and continue cooking. Now, not all of them in the abroad, but some of them still hold on the belief that a woman should do all these things. So my sister, if you're trying to marry an Igbo man, this is what it is. If you're waking up in the night feeding, you know the way Oyibo people do, you know the way white people do. If the woman wake up, let's say you wake up 1 o'clock, go feed the baby. The husband will wake up 3 o'clock, go feed the baby. My sister, don't expect that. It does not happen. Okay? If some will help, some, and that some is not a large quantity. Let's say if there are 100, divide into 3. Okay? Into 3. One group, but 2 other group will not try. Okay? Some will help, but some does not believe that all these things should consign or bother them. It shouldn't bother them. Because I remember when I had my last child, okay, I was in the university, and the only break I took was a 2 weeks break that we had already, because I had the baby when we are on holiday. And I think I took another 1 week off. After that, what me and the dad decide to do is to, I email my lecturers and I said I had baby. And what I do is that I go to class 2 days a week. And what he did is that he reduced his hours and mind the kid 2 days a week. Why I go and mind the baby, not even the kid, and mind the baby. So what I did is that I bought a perfectly good breast pump, and I was pumping milk, and I was living for him while I go to university. And because as for that time, the creche does not take baby until they are 6 months, the daycare. So there's nobody, a place to leave the new baby. And me, I decided that I don't want to quit the school, because the same thing happened when I had my first child. I quit everything. I had my first child, my second child, I quit everything. So when I went back to school, baby was not on the card, but baby came. And I told him, I am not going to quit this school the same way I did when I had my first and my second, because I had them together. I had my first, and I think my first was a year, and I had my second. Everything collapsed, and I stayed at home looking after my children, because they're my children. When I had my third child, I was like, I am not staying at home. We need to work this thing out in a way that it can benefit everybody that lives in this family. So he cut his hours. So my school was 4 days a week. He cut his hours, and I did 2 days a week of school. And the other stuff I couldn't do. My lecturers understand. They send me work at home. And I did my work and I sent back to them. But I attended class every week, 2 days a week. So we rotated. Maybe I go Monday, Tuesday this week. And next week I go Thursday, Friday. So we rotated so I can meet up some classes. So that is how I did it. But why am I telling this story? Why I'm telling this story is that one day I was in school and my mother rang me. Where are you? I said I'm in school, because he wanted to, know how the babies do. I said, sorry, mom, I'm not at home. I am in school. This woman started shouting. She started giving out to me. How dare me? He first of all said, who did I leave my child to? I said, I left the child with the father. My mother started shouting, you dare you? How do you leave your baby to a man? A baby like 2 months, 3 months, you leave it for a man a man, the daddy. It's not just a man. It's not any man. The daddy. She said, yeah, daddy or whatever. It's not, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. It is not how you are raised. How can I raise you well and you behaving like this? I said, sorry, but he's okay with his daddy. I pumped my milk. He has food. He has pampers. He has wipe. And the daddy is there to wipe and feed. The same thing I was doing. And my mother lost her marble. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but it is happening. Anyway, back to the story, back to what I'm saying. So if you're hoping that your Igbo man will help clean baby bum bum, help feed baby, help everything, help when baby is crying, carry baby, some of them, it does not come naturally to some of them because of the upbringing, because of what they were taught that a man should do and a man should not do. So some of them it does not sink in. So you need to talk, teach and train, because it does not come naturally. So if you're thinking of marrying an Igbo man, this is what you should ask yourself. Are you willing to talk? Are you willing to teach? Are you willing to, hold on tight and hope they change their beliefs? Because anything that concerns raising a baby has nothing to do with them. It is your job as a wife and a mother to be a perfect wife material. Now, another thing you want to know when you want to marry an Igbo man is, let's just summon it all. Everything that has to do with running your household, keeping children in check, keeping school in check, school runs, food, but anything. Let's just summon it all, because I don't know where I'm going one by one. Let's summon the house duty and the house work should belong to you, because your mother must raise you to be a perfect wife material machine, a machine that does not break down, a machine that works from morning to night, and you're still strong. And then when it comes to doing your duty on bed, you should not be tired. Why would you be tired? Ah, you should not be tired. After doing all those things from morning to night, you should still have, because you're good wife material, you should still have the energy left to pump, 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 pump in bed. You cannot say, oh, anyway, that one is a good one. You cannot say no, because after I have paid your bride price and I am the husband, you are the wife. You cannot say no. It does not matter if you're tired. If you're tired, it does not matter. You should be ready to pump, pump, pump. After you have, from morning to night, chase after children, chase after children, do everything. You should also be ready when he's ready to pump, pump, pump. Do you understand? Let's summon it up. Anything that has to do with running of our house, cooking, child raising, everything, organizing home, cleaning house, every place should be spotless, because you should be a perfect wife material. Now, another thing that Igbo man is looking for is respect. If you want to be a good wife material to your Igbo husband, you must have a respect. He shall not talk and you talk too. He shall not say, you are not allowed to do that. You say, why can't I do that? Of course I should do that. No, you should have, they see those things. They don't see those things as you having opinion, as a human being, that you deserve to have opinion. You deserve to have a mind. You deserve to say no, no. When somebody, even a child, will question you 2 times when you ask him to do a certain thing, he'll be like, Mom, why do I have to do this? Why do I have? A grown woman, a grown adult woman cannot question his. Even when your husband take a decision in doing something, he does not want you to say no to that decision. Let's say he take a decision to go somewhere. You're not supposed to say, why are you going there? You shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. No, because that is disrespecting your husband. You're not allowed to disrespect your Igbo husband. I mean, this one should be number one before the cooking. This one should be the number one, because when a man is talking, you shall not talk. The typical Igbo man, the typical Igbo husband, when a typical Igbo husband is talking, and when a typical Igbo husband asks you to do so, has taken his decision, is not up for debate. You cannot debate it, or you cannot change it. So yeah. So if you want to be a perfect wife material to your Igbo husband, you must know how to cook. You must know how to take care of your home. You must know how to put your home together. You must know how to tolerate some certain things. You must know how to keep quiet and don't challenge him. You must know how to take so many things. And that makes you a perfect wife material. And when he comes back late at night, you must not ask, where have you been? Or you finish work at 6, where have you? How dare you question your husband? No, you must not ask that kind of question. For you to be a perfect wife material, you must be real, you must be deaf and blind to everything that he's doing, every bad thing that he's doing. You shall not question it, because immediately you start questioning, you have become the worst wife, and you have become a bad wife. Anyway, guys, this is where today's video is going to end, because I have been talking for so long. If I remember any other thing, I shall do another video. Or if you enjoyed this video and there's something you want to ask me, or there's something you want me to talk about more, if you're somebody that is curious, or you're dating an Igbo man, or you're thinking of marrying an Igbo man, if you're something that you want me to talk about, or you want me to add, I'll make another story. But these are the top ones, that you should know if you want to be a perfect Igbo man's wife material. Anyway, guys, this is where today's video is going to end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.